Hey,
What's up? What's up? What's
what's
up? What's up?
up?
What's
What's
up?
up?
Happy
Happy
Friday.
Up with a bankhead
Friday.
bounce.
Happy
Not
Friday.
Bankhead Bounce. You taking it
Yeah,
back,
Not the
friend?
yeah.
Bankhead
I was
bounce.
singing it.
Do the Bankhead
What's
bounce.
up? What's up?
Hey.
What's up
Bounce,
with the
baby.
bankhead bounce?
Bounce, baby.
Hey.
The
Bounce.
first one, B.
Bounce, that bubbly. You doing that bubbly bounce at 6 o'clock at night?
Yes.
Wow. One time for the new tenants passing by. Don't mind me, just looking out the window.
No. Don't
Is
even
she
say
out?
it.
No, y'all, no,
Oh,
not that.
look, you done took
girl.
us all
No,
to a whole nother
but,
page. We
but
on
you
something
right
else.
though, TT. There's a new car out there.
Right.
I'm
That's
just
what I'm
saying.
saying.
I'm just saying.
That's her car. I saw her get out of it yesterday.
I don't
We
need
saying
that.
hi to K Will right here.
What's up, Kendrick?
Hello.
What's going on, people?
What? What's happening? Oh, I was
Thank you
There
like,
for
he
what?
having
is.
me.
Boy,
He
act
was
like
like,
you in a
wait,
car,
where
boy.
is
Very much
he?
appreciated.
I was like, we don't need another Latif. That's what we don't need right now.
No, he was on time. He was
That's
on
funny.
time. He
That's
actually
funny.
was
You gotta
first
talk
one.
into the camera like this.
No,
if
he
you
does
Latif.
not.
No,
He does
he
not.
did not. Stop that. Please. Stop.
Y'all,
Boy, Kendrick, like
Brandy is
y'all,
that.
hilarious.
my
Watch
brother.
her. You better watch her.
We heard her.
He my brother.
Brandy been drinking
Look,
something for the
wherever
last
she,
month.
however
Last
you
month.
point over to her.
She right there.
Welcome
Said,
to the
leave her
show,
mother alone.
Kendrick. We appreciate you
Hilarious.
joining us today. That will
I
be your time
appreciate
to
y'all
say,
having me.
I'm happy to be here. And
Is it a delay?
it is a
It
delay.
might be a delay.
Because I know my friend
It's a,
Kendrick,
yeah,
he knows how
because
to
I said I
respond.
appreciate y'all having me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Kendrick, but this is what I need you to do. I
I'm
need you to
very
pretend like
happy
you
to
got
be
a
on my
drink
2
and a
cents.
cigar in your hand. Okay?
He does.
No, but I
You
need
gotta
to
count
stand up.
15 seconds after you say it, and then
Okay. So let's keep it going. Did you guys see Barack Obama, y'all? He turned 60. He just flew everybody out, and they had a really nice time celebrating OG's birthday. It was 44 plus, or was it times 60? That was cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even get
He
any of what you just said.
he got
44
people
times
food
60.
because he's
Oh,
president
out
44, B.
44.
and
Come
he
on.
turned
No, but
60.
I didn't
And
need.
he turned 60.
You said
Yeah.
turn 60. I thought you said times 60. I was like,
yeah,
what is
because
that?
his logo
Uh-huh.
for the party was
Uh-huh.
44 times 60.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
Shout out to Rich Fresh who did all the masks that had 44 and 60 on it too. Those
Isn't that nice?
masks were dose. They were dope. They were dope.
Yeah.
Yes. Our forever president.
What is that
Forever.
about? How is he our forever
I,
president?
I miss Barack.
Forever, because he was
Forever.
the best to
First
ever
black.
do it. He was
I
the
miss him.
GOAT. He did it, and he did it big, like
Lord.
That's
forever.
I'm so glad this ain't happened while he was president. You hear me?
all of
It
this,
would
Oh,
yeah.
girl. Me
it would
too.
have been a hot
Yeah.
mess.
everything. You think it would have been a hot mess though?
Not on
Oh
his
man.
part. Not
Right,
on his part.
with them going
Everything would
against
have been
him.
blamed on him.
Yeah.
Good,
Right.
All the
or
scrutiny.
whatever. Everything would have been blamed on him.
Absolutely.
I wonder could it have been good though, because he was kind of like the world's president. I mean, countries that were really against us was really rooting for us
Right.
just because of the fact that we crossed all of these hurdles, or it looked like we crossed all of these racial hurdles by having a black president. Could it have been a little different from that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
No, I think
I
it would have
mean,
been
it
bad.
Like you said, perception. It could be perception.
Brandy's
We're
like,
like, that's
You
nice.
like,
now.
it
It
would have been
bad.
Brad.
No, it would have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been really,
Yeah.
really bad. It would have been really,
Hey,
really
Brandy.
bad. But you know what, B and HE, I think that you guys are jaded a little bit after going through Trump on how the world is responding to things and how we've gone through. You know, we're in this PTSD stage right now, post Trump era. Everything is kind of on the surface. You say hi, and you're like, wait a minute. Are you really trying to be nice to me, or are you trying to size me up? I'm not. I don't. You know, you're questioning everything. Anyway,
Everything. Yes, it's true.
yeah. Yeah, the country is different.
It was so many things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for all the right reasons too, man. If you go through what we've gone
It's
through,
post-Trump, but we still present Karen era.
Uh-oh. It's like it happened with he started off the uneasiness in the country, and then after COVID, then all of the stuff that just happened after that, it was just a whole bunch of mixed feelings.
We just continue to go. Continue. Kendrick gone.
What
yeah,
happened?
his connection wasn't good. So maybe he needs to move. Ebony put him down in the den or somewhere. I don't know.
She was like, I don't need the feedback, so we got to go
They
somewhere
said
else.
not.
Look, I'm a regular.
Regular. I was like, regular.
There he is.
You put him in the basement where it's bad connection. Why you do that to him, boy?
The regular.
Come out in the basement.
Okay, he's back.
Oh my
Said
God.
He's
Ebony
back.
Battle Williams, cast number. That's what it says on Wikipedia under my 2 cents. That's right.
Look,
Regular.
That's hilarious.
We called her
So
Battle.
crazy.
Kendrick was writing notes talking about it's Williams.
Battle. That's mad disrespect.
That's right, Kendrick.
Look, speaking
That's
of
it.
That is
battle,
hilarious.
and Tisha Campbell done gone into Ralph's grocery store and was met by a cub, a bear.
That ain't no cub.
In the grocery store. How you in the grocery store and it's a bear inside of the grocery store on aisle 4?
That's crazy.
She ran for it. Did you guys
I wonder
see that?
how did nobody not see it come in?
I saw her do that, but she was saying like she almost made it seem like that wasn't her first encounter with something of like a animal somewhere where it wasn't supposed to be. She was like, "Look, I can't make this up. Look at this. It's happening again. Like almost like it's happening again."
Wow.
I was gonna be my researcher self and go back and look at her page,
Look.
but then I got sidetracked. I was like,
go ahead and see.
Where does she live?
I don't know.
California.
But it's
The bear was strolling through the grocery store like he was a regular.
right.
Because
That's
people were just
crazy.
acting like nothing was going on. The bear, he wasn't even like, I'm hungry. He wasn't like, I'm gonna go eat this and eat that. He was just
He wasn't even worried about them.
That's
Well,
crazy.
and this date, the year that we're in, the whole whatever is just like, let me take a picture first before you get out of there. Like they just, you got to document it for it to be real. It's crazy what the times that we live in now.
Because I would have been out of there. Y'all just would have had to believe me.
Right.
right.
Look,
You're right. I'd have been gone too.
I was in Krispy Kreme line one day, and it got a little too heated in front of me, and like they were just talking like in a non-discussion voice. It was too loud, and it was some curse word. Girl, I backed that car right on up out the line, and then the lady who was behind me, I was like, I don't know if you can hear, but they're arguing in front of me. And I'm not really that it doesn't sound like it's
it's about to pop off, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. I got out the line before I got home. Before I got home. Did I call you or did you call me?
You called me. I think you called me. No. I don't know if you called me first or if my coworker called me first.
You. The girl who I called me that was behind me in the line called my sister to say, I think your sister just backed out of the Krispy Kreme line.
I was like, what are you talking about? What's going on?
Anybody else would have had their phone out, being nosy, would have got shot.
How about
you so silly? She stayed right there.
He had a gun. He pulled a gun on the lady at the
at the window.
This was a Krispy Kreme in Parade?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This was
not crime anymore.
What was this? Easter? This is like Easter time, wasn't it?
It was some holiday, and I wanted to get some. It wasn't Easter because remember for Easter I brought home those little duck donuts and
It was something.
It was some holiday that
Wow.
here in Miami you go to Dunkin' Donuts specialized
Yeah.
donut. But
But now I'm glad you back. She
yeah,
said,
I wasn't trying to
yeah,
take no
let me just go ahead and
yeah.
yeah.
Bite,
Go
bite.
ahead and just
You know,
back
Yeah,
black
bite,
folk,
bite.
you ain't gotta
Bite,
ask black
bite.
folk. Black
bite,
folk,
bite.
if we see
Bite,
something,
bite.
we be like, we out of here. I remember I did that years ago
Exactly.
when I worked for the Weather Channel, and they kept talking about a snowstorm. And in Georgia, you ain't ready for snow.
Right.
But I remember this vividly, like sitting there thinking, like, okay, they're talking about snow. I saw one large snowflake. That's all I needed. I worked at the Weather Channel. There's no excuse for me not to be going, okay, maybe there's a storm coming. I left. And within an hour, them same people who was looking at me like I was crazy for leaving, they were stuck in that same parking lot
Oh, that's
for
when they had the big
hours.
snowstorm.
For hours. And I kept thinking, like, how you work at the Weather Channel and you can't even get it right?
Yeah.
You never tell me twice.
It's
I'm out.
crazy.
Snowflake, bye.
Snowflake,
Bye.
Mommy was in Atlanta that week.
Roy,
And we
Roy,
and
you
got
was on that you was on that Negro stuff. I ain't staying here.
Listen, always.
That was that running.
I'm out. I'm out. Deuces, I'm out.
Listen, TT, my wife, I did that at the family reunion. Y'all saw something started popping off. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm gonna have a
whose
good night.
family reunion? That wasn't our family reunion.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I don't know what
We'll talk
we're talking
about it
about.
off air. But
calling
soon
names,
as
calling
Just to
names,
say,
I
calling
got up
just to
and
names,
went
say,
to the reunion.
in the name of Jesus, that
Listen,
wasn't my
I
family.
got up and I
calling
was like,
that
I'm
wasn't
names,
going
mine.
to
calling
bed.
names,
Because
calling
here's what I
names.
learned. This is what I learned about myself.
It wasn't
If
my
you
family.
6'7" and black, you the first one to be the one to be like, oh yeah, it was Roy's fault. No, you ain't got to tell me that. Bye. I'm out. I
Well,
can't
maybe
hide.
one day I could go to a family reunion that needs me to leave, and then I can comment about that. But I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all fair.
Who knows what he's talking about?
I don't know. Not I. But look, man, Governor DeSantis is stirring the pot.
What did he say now?
Stirring the pot. I'm gonna have to pull up my
That's
notes.
Ebony
I thought he
homeboy.
said it was okay. He gonna leave
That
it to the people to do their own
That's
thing
right.
to
That's
themselves.
exactly right. The people get to decide whether they wear a mask or not. And if a school district goes against that and mandates masks, then he is going to withhold the superintendent for each school system their salary. Parents and school boards in Gainesville, Tampa, Miami-Dade brought a lawsuit against DeSantis that said it violates Florida's constitutional rights, which grants power solely to local school boards to operate, control, and supervise classes. It went before a judge this afternoon in Tallahassee to hear the case. How about the judge has given DeSantis until Monday to come back with his rationale behind whatever legally it is for him to go over what the Constitution already have in place. But check it out though. 440 students were sent home in quarantine in Palm Beach on the second day of classes. And
Girl,
Monroe has
Orange
also
County,
started virtual.
okay, Orange County, they had 333 reported cases. Let's move outside of Florida. Georgia, 4 tiny public school districts shut down.
come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come right here to our neighbors. Because Broward just had three teachers. Four teachers passed away from the 2 days of school they already done had. Or 4 or 5 days they done had already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of here. Okay. No longer here. All I have to say to DeSantis is
died.
That's what I said. They up out of here. They're no longer with us. All I got to say to DeSantis is send your child. The day you send your child to school,
that's so
okay,
funny.
yes. The day you send your child to school without no
Wait,
mask.
you know the teacher sitting
Okay.
next to me. She's talking about DeSantis kids wear masks at their school.
I was gonna say
Thank
that
you.
school, the school
Thank
that
you.
they go to,
So-
and some is another person, another governor. Their kids' school have to wear masks.
Exactly.
They
So
have to wear masks.
you know,
so he trying to sign us up for the
don't
death
do
penalty.
to other children what you will not do to your own.
But
Period.
this is bigger than that. This is about pockets.
Right.
You cannot put a dollar amount on people's lives.
This is you right.
On people's
You're not
lives.
lying.
It
You're
is,
not lying.
It is, atrocious.
That's why they said.
It is atrocious.
That's why they said if you want to go somewhere where they're mandating a mask, we will pay for you to take your child to a private school. They don't want public school systems to happen anyway. They want to defund the public school system.
They do.
So
They
here's another way to do it.
Well, whether it's public or private, I mean, when you take the oath to be in a seat as a politician, you're supposed to be for the people.
Well, that's not true. They don't always do it.
That's a huge issue. I mean,
they for their family. They trying to get their family
but I'm tired
paid.
of seeing these politicians talking about they're for the people and they're sitting in these seats until something hits close to home. Then you want to react. But in the meantime, I don't know how you can't. Like I said before on the show, humanity doesn't cost a price.
Right.
Defund public schools do for a governor?
That they don't. They've always, whenever they started coming out with the private schools and the charter schools and all the other stuff, the money goes off to different businesses. It's not the Florida school system. It's a large amount of money in education. If it's not just going to the school system, it could go to somebody else's pocket who you can get a kickback from later on down the line.
Exactly.
So it's about money basically, B. It's not about anything else. I mean,
it's like feeding your base. If they own schools, and they own private schools or schools that fall up under schools of choice,
right,
and allowing for government funding to then go towards vouchers, then you are supporting your base.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, this is no different than when we took on the same math system as Utah. And we're trying to figure out how to count blocks, and now the parents have to figure out how to count blocks and squares and stuff all over again to teach your kids. It still boils down to money, but it just doesn't.
It is.
Sense.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is everything is money. All this stuff we talk about,
mighty dollar,
goes down to money.
Like they always say, follow the money. Yes, follow the paper trail. Follow the money.
Mm-hmm. And then California. The governor, did you all hear how he fits into this? He has required all teachers and school staff to get vaccinated. He made that announcement on yesterday. They must get vaccinated. I also read an article where an airline CEO, which I applaud, the name of the airline escapes me, but he said that he's going to require all of his. Hey, Earl.
6-man.
Hola.
How are you? Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us. He said that he is going to require all of his staff, flight attendants, and pilots to be vaccinated as well. But he gave a nice caveat. After it's FDA approved. I thought that was like the only CEO that I've heard of that actually said something that made sense. I mean, you just say that after the Federal Drug Administration approves a vaccine, then you will take the next step and say, okay, I need for my staff to be safe. I need for them to come to work and feel safe. After the Federal Drug Administration has approved this drug, I need for everyone to also take it.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
and that makes sense.
Yeah. I think you're doing things out of order.
Exactly.
It's out of order. It's out of order.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
That's what happens when stuff is rushed. But so this is an ignorant question.
Look at your face.
Randy, I'm afraid what you gonna ask.
I'm afraid.
You know I am. You know where my stance is, even though I'm personally not. But are they not FDA approved?
They are not FDA approved, Brandy. We
No,
told you
ma'am.
that a couple weeks ago. We've been telling you that for the past couple
Ain't none
weeks.
of
They're
them
not
FDA
FDA
approved.
approved.
Not one.
None of them.
None of
Y'all
them.
Not
out there
one.
just getting
Not
injected.
one.
Y'all eat them
Like
hot
giving out free
sausages. They ain't
candy.
FDA approved.
They
It
got
is
the
Nah,
FDA
Who is
approved. They
y'all?
being
never ate a
sold.
hot sausage
If
a
they
day in
being
my life.
sold, B, they
I'm
got
Never
about
ate
to
it.
say,
a hot
who
sausage.
is
But
y'all? Who
here's
is
the
y'all?
difference, though, Brandy. The difference is choice. There's a choice whether I want to put something in my body or not versus
Right.
You
somebody
choose to
telling
go
me
eat it.
that I have to put it in my body. That's a choice.
Well, look, it's like this. I don't know if you were around when.
One moment, Maya. One moment, Maya.
Wait.
One moment, Maya. Wait, one moment.
Look, she had to stop
Yeah.
because Maya will not participate with
Her
us.
and that little
She just
other
needs to be
little
on the
one,
show.
because they both
She just
Libras,
go
and
get
they
it.
like,
Go get on the computer, Maya.
I know they like might as well be on the show.
Cute.
Okay, because like the hospitals are now mandating for the nurses and medical staff to be vaccinated, right? Because they're being blamed, like, or in nursing homes and stuff, being blamed for giving those patients COVID because those patients don't go anywhere, right? So
Right. So the
that
only
your
interaction they
grandma
have,
is in the nursing home, and then the nurse wasn't vaccinated, and then so they blaming the medical staff. They're like, grandma don't go nowhere, so it's in you guys then brought it in.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the
So
thing,
in that
Brandy.
case,
But here's the thing they're not going to tell you. A lot of times people get sick or get worse when they're in hospitals.
yeah,
Another thing they're not going to tell you that they're
nosocomial
talking about this thing.
infections.
Right. They're also not going to tell you that there's an increase of more people going to the hospital. Yeah, but a lot of times they're not going to tell you that these patients are not COVID patients either. That varies from hospital to hospital. So they're not going to always tell you the facts. And I think
They're
that's
telling
the
you what they
problem.
want you to know,
Yeah.
Well,
what they
Brand,
want you to
even
feel.
if
And there's a lot of
even
pushback from those medical professionals too.
if they are vaccinated, that still does not mean that they cannot carry
Give it to it.
virus
Give it to
and
them.
to those patients,
Right.
That's right.
especially with variants that's going on.
Exactly.
Delta, Lambda, Epsilon, the three variants.
Alpha, beta, gamma,
No,
epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa,
No,
lambda, mu,
that's
mu,
exactly.
mu,
No,
mu,
no, we not online. We not
The
online.
Sorry,
variants
my
that
bad.
are out
My
there
bad,
right
my bad, my
now
bad.
are not susceptible to
Right,
the
DT.
vaccination. So it really still, even if they got the vaccine, Brandy, I need you to act like you listening to me because I'm talking.
Because you the one with the question.
You the one who asked.
You the one that need to know. Even if they have
Uh-oh.
questions,
She getting
discussion
Brandy
purposes,
together.
to keep
Getting
the
her
conversation
together.
going,
Uh-oh.
I posed a scenario because that's what good co-hosts do.
So she's answering your question,
My
co-host.
follow-up, so it wasn't necessarily a question. It was
She's
a comment
answering
to
your
keep
question.
It sounds like manipulation, Brandy.
My closing arguments are, okay, are you ready? And if
Brandy
we just
ready.
end this
manipulating everybody.
vaccination conversation,
This
you
baby
know how
come out.
I'm gonna do like
This baby gotta go. It
I'ma
gotta
do-
go.
The baby
I'm gonna
has
do like
come out.
TT April, where she'd be like, "We're done talking about this."
Well,
Like,
lean
what happened?
to the side when you say it.
No, that's Mokita.
Look, I'm ready for you. What you say, B?
This is my closing argument. Okay, the closing argument is okay. Getting people, no kids back to anyway, back to school, back to work, whatever. They are trying to stop death. The people that are dying with the Delta variant are not vaccinated.
That's not all the way true.
It's not
It
true.
is 80% true.
It is
B,
not.
All those people that have died.
B, that's
I
not
don't
all
wanna
the way
hear
true,
it.
B.
It's not true.
B, that's not true.
It is.
It's not
B,
true.
that's not true. So you're
The
saying that
people-
all the people that are dying,
When we
all the
started
people
this
that are dying are people
Where's
that
the
are
data?
not vaccinated.
Where's the data?
we started
Where's
this
the data?
conversation off. We were talking about the teachers in Broward that passed.
Yes.
Marley said I'm yelling. That was
Why
my
y'all believe in
closing
media
argument.
anyway? That's number one.
Well,
What?
you
Okay.
did you hear her answer to what you were saying about the nurses and the
Everybody
grandmas
keep
in the
listening.
nursing home?
Jesus Christ.
Did you hear her reply,
We can
Jay?
tell
I mean,
y'all
B?
anything and y'all just believe it.
That's right.
You heard her reply?
Who?
No, she said that even if the
Media
nurses
tell y'all
had their
anything,
shots, they
y'all
still
just
could
believe it.
give it to the grandmas if they had it.
The nurses weren't
Exactly.
vaccinated. That's why they're
They
being.
don't have to be
Even if they
why they're
were
being forced to be
vaccinated,
They
B,
do
But
not
what
have
B,
about the
even
ones
if
that
they
are
But
were
they got
vaccinated?
vaccinated,
You getting
even if
vaccinated,
they
you
that's
still
were
getting
different. They
COVID.
vaccinated,
wearing
they
You get the
still
masks
could
and
Delta
give
and
it
you
stuff.
to
still
them.
passing it on.
Yes, yes, that is very true.
Yeah,
But
People get the flu
it.
shot and still get flu.
right.
Say it.
yes,
But
because
what?
it's just a variant. But guess what? You're not gonna die of the
Same
flu.
thing, same thing,
But
same
you're
thing with
saying,
COVID.
but that's two
Who
different
says
things
that?
you're
Who
No,
says
saying.
that?
they're
You're
saying
talking about the
They
person
say
that would
I'm
not die
about
would
from
be the
having flu.
nurse,
And they
not the
catch
person that
pneumonia.
caught it.
So, Brandy, what are you talking about? I want
Yes,
to
but
know.
I'm talking about if
What
I'm
are
a
you talking
teacher.
about?
If I'm a teacher and I gotta go back to work, I'm gonna get the thing because I don't want to die. And you can't
that's
because
not
you
gonna
can't
stop you
stop
from
unless
dying.
you make
But
the
that's not
choice to
true.
not work.
That's
That's
not
Because
not
gonna
you do
stop
have
true.
you.
that choice.
Brandy,
You have
that
that
is
choice
not
not to
true.
work.
I know,
No,
I
it
know
said
people,
true,
I know
not
people
choice.
that were first in line,
You're not stating
doctors that were
facts.
doctors, first in line, took the first test, took the second test, and damn nearly died.
Hank Aaron died. He
Brandy,
had
who
the
news
vaccination.
station
He
brainwashed you,
did.
Brandy?
That
Was it
that
channel
that
7, 6,
argument
10, or
is
4?
up
All
in
What
the
the
channels,
air
brainwashed
until
you?
all
the
the
child
I want
comes
to
news.
know.
out. But the reality of it is, whether you have whether you have a vaccination or not, put a mask on.
Yeah,
Right.
you still gonna catch.
Yes,
You
You
can
I
still
do
catch
agree
it
with the
and give
mask
it.
mandate. I think that's where we messed up in the first place, taking down the mandate, because obviously that is
So
what
why don't you just say that,
we
Brandy?
no, because
But that's not.
it
It
goes
doesn't matter
together.
if they
Vaccination
have the
and
vaccination or not.
No, it
They
does not go together. It does not go together.
double
Because
safe.
people
It's
who
not.
are
But
vaccinated are still dying.
the thing is,
And the vaccination is
it's
not
not just the
stopping Delta.
mask
It's not
because
stopping Lambda.
it's
It's not
touch too.
stopping Epsilon.
it says they just said that the variants are I can't think of what the word is. They aren't being basically they're not phased by this COVID
No.
shot. It doesn't matter that you got it because you still can catch it and you can still have side effects. It doesn't matter.
Put a mask
They're not talking about a Delta. They're talking about
Because
the Lambda. The Lambda is resistant
Side effects.
resistant to the shot, the
Side
vaccine.
Delta Lambda Gamma.
The Lambda is resistant to the vaccine.
The fallopian tube secretes
Yeah.
the big toe, which
Yeah.
impersonates
Not the fallopian
secretion
tubes.
of the
Fallopian.
variants.
It's
You don't remember from In Living Color?
listen. It's not even.
It's confusing.
Oh
God ain't no
Jesus!
author of confusion.
Put a
Ooh,
mask
you
on.
better say it.
It's actually. It's not even about the mask. If you're gonna wear a mask, you need to wear the gloves too, because it's about touch also.
No,
Because I
because
don't
you're
know if y'all know it or
stopping
not.
inhaling it.
I just got over COVID, and I know where mine came from because I used a pair of gloves that somebody else that had COVID used. I know where mine came from, and that is facts.
So you
It's
still
It could be on your
so
hand.
like
rub your eyes, rub your
if
mouth.
you sweating and you wash your forehead and you touch something, it's on there. And if somebody else go to touch it, they can get it from that too. It's not just not from wearing masks; it's touch also.
Here's a question I have though, because
That's why they said clean your hand sanitize.
we keep talking about this, but then why is the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball, all these organizations, they continue to play a sport where you are an inch away, your pores are open, you breathing down each other's neck, you are bleeding. So that's why I say it's confusing, because if that's the case and is that strong, why aren't these guys dying? We ain't heard about one death in the NFL.
Let me tell you about baseball, since I have to watch baseball all the time now.
You don't have to.
I know more about baseball than I ever thought I was going to ever want to learn.
You want to watch it.
Listen,
tell us.
Baseball, the doggone baseball teams they keep having to like waive their games because like over half of the team is out with COVID, like, and they all vaccinated.
But they
it's
still
like
go back and play.
It don't even make no sense.
Right,
Exactly,
Earl. When you're talking about something you're throwing, you take a baseball and you're throwing, everybody's touching it.
Always follow the moolah.
Yes. Good. Didn't I say all the stuff we're gonna talk about
today?
They're
not wearing masks. Money. They're not even wearing masks.
They're not.
Where the money reside, where the money reside.
In the vaccine.
It all comes down to this.
It does
That's
reside
what
with
it
the
comes
vaccine.
down
In the
to.
You're right.
vaccine.
Because
Oh,
somebody
that
because
boy
It
because
comes
balling.
down
Look
to
at him. He
this.
balling.
Big
He
Farm
balling.
Money.
Big Farm runs it all. You're right.
That's what it
The
comes
medical
down
system.
to.
Yeah.
Can I have those $50?
Look,
Well,
that's
No,
funny.
no, you cannot. No,
you got the
no,
bag, Ebony.
no.
You got the big bag. We saw it
In the
outside.
You know
vaccine.
what?
Hey,
That was back
thank
in
you.
February.
Thank you, Roy.
All that
Thank you,
hollering.
Roy.
It's
Thank
August.
you, Roy.
It's August. It's August.
Speaking of the bag, we're gonna change topics. J.R. Smith is headed
J.R.
to A&T,
All
North
right.
Carolina A&T.
You better
That's
do
what's
it.
Oh, I
up.
heard that he gonna go play golf.
Yeah.
That's right. What if he was like, I want to
Or-
play basketball?
He can't. His eligibility.
No, basketball.
But
He
here's
can't do
the
that
thing,
'cause
he
he's
still
already
has to get
professional in
approved by the
basketball.
NCAA to even be able to play on a golf team, though.
You said what?
Right.
Yeah.
He's got to get
Yeah.
approved by the NCAA
Yeah.
to
He
get
can't play
approved to play.
basketball because he's already a pro in basketball.
Well, there's a certain
I think they'll approve him.
timing that you have to have because he came out of high school. So by him coming right out of high school, he has
did.
a limit to be able to ask for reinstatement.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Somebody was hating on
How-
this whole
how old
situation.
is he?
because they want the money.
30
In his
something.
mid 30s.
Yeah.
6, I think, 36. They'll approve because they'll take his money. They'll take the tuition money. And then that's publicity for them. So they'll approve it.
Mm-hmm. He's applied, Earl. He's applied.
Mm-hmm. He applied.
Ebony, he is old enough to attract a young lady who is 20.
Mm. All
He's
right,
35 years old.
She legal.
Yeah,
What does
she
that mean?
is.
Oh, okay.
He's 35 years
She's
old.
legal. I mean, whatever they decide to do as two consenting adults is
There you go.
what they
All we
decide
need
to do.
is Miles.
And
Miles.
as
would
Miles
say.
would say,
Mr.
a nice
Miles.
entanglement.
A nice entanglement, in the
Entanglement.
words of my brubby.
I mean,
Yes.
that's
You
just like
said-
any other grad student going to college.
It is like a grad.
Yeah,
That's right, B.
Yeah.
He said he's ready to get on campus and see some of the
Exactly.
students
Yeah,
interact
fresh meat.
and go to the football games and
Free
stuff.
fresh meat.
And you know that everybody is going off about G-Ho. They was like, look at him. He gonna be at G-Ho like this. Like it's one picture. The doggo parade from whenever the Cavs won the NBA championship where he didn't have his shirt on. He riding on top of some float.
Wilding out.
They put him on top of one of the A&T floats with the queens in the back. the homecoming queens in the back. I was like, yes, for the while out.
You better not take a drug test.
I mean, yes, as a mid 30-something-year-old, I mean, yes, I'm excited.
Girl.
I'm excited about homecoming,
no,
but I'm not
Earl.
excited about like being on campus and like I'm saying I'm
as a
saying like
30-year-old.
yeah, like
But we've already had that experience. He didn't have it, so he might be excited. We already had that.
He might have had a
Right.
different
My
type
bad.
of experience
My
because he
bad.
had money early.
Yeah, he didn't have
Well,
that
he
experience.
definitely had
That
a
makes
different
sense.
type of
That makes
experience.
sense.
We know that. But yeah. But yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
that college-
you're right.
that
I'm not
college
gonna take that
experience is
from him.
different.
It is. It's very
He
different.
was like, I just don't even want to hear the hate no more. I mean, y'all just gonna try to talk about us. We got gold medals, we got bronze medals. I mean, we got NBA players trying to go
Shout
to
out to Horatio.
I mean,
Like it's the only school in this country. It ain't the only
It's
school.
all love. It's all HBCU love. It's all
Listen.
love.
I had to have this conversation with somebody. I said, listen, if anybody was to go to FAM, I'll be happy. If somebody went with Thule, I'll be happy. We know bigging people up.
Stop
Yes.
People up.
right now.
Absolutely.
Don't knock it down.
We're
Big it
the
up.
only ones that take the high road. We're the only ones that take the high road.
No, that's not true.
Big.
Yes,
That's
it is.
hilarious.
Here's the thing: what y'all do
Every said.
if it's not A&T and it's HBCU, then you be like HBCU.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I said.
But if it
We
ain't,
gonna
then
big
the
up
other
the
time is
HBCU.
if
It don't
it's
matter
not
who
I have
it
to
is.
be-
Hampton, y'all
I
be like,
have to be
Hampton's
happy,
no
number
good.
Unless it's
one,
within
because
Hampton's no good.
my son can't attend my HBCU anyway.
Obviously.
You know what I'm saying? So
Obviously.
of course I'm
Right.
happy. You know what I'm saying? That he is, but we already had that conversation, and he was only interested in the HBCU experience anyway. So,
Mhm.
you know, that was
Yeah,
that.
he
But
can't attend yours.
yeah, so yes, I'm happy, Roy. I'm happy for
No,
all of the
no. It depends. No,
HBCUs.
it depends on what the situation is, Ivory, and you know
It
it, like
might,
I
it
know it.
might, it
Okay,
might,
I'm
but
just saying.
Look,
I'm just saying.
overall,
at the end
it's
of the
HBCU
day,
versus
it's
everybody.
That's
HBCU.
right.
That's right,
Versus
friend.
everybody. Versus
Versus
everybody else.
it's HBCU love.
USF.
Period. No,
No.
no,
I
no.
have to agree, and I didn't even go to HBCU, but I agree.
Well,
Look,
listen.
did y'all see that meme? It said everybody waiting for that HBCU homecoming and the Delta variant like that.
Yes, yes.
Not
I
happening.
know. I'm like, Delta,
What
get
you won't be doing.
away.
It
Won't
might
be
not
doing.
be no homecoming. Nah, it might
Exactly.
not be no homecomings this year.
No, it's gonna
Exactly.
be.
For
Might
real
not be.
again.
It's gonna be. Be at
Look. Did
home.
somebody say
Honestly,
Hampton?
it
No,
shouldn't
we
be.
didn't, Belinda.
Yeah, it
That's what
That's
shouldn't
we
be.
hilarious.
It,
As bad as it's getting, it shouldn't be. They should cancel
it's
the
stay at
homecomings.
home.
And
That's
I
what
hate
it
to
is. It
say
ain't
that, but
homecoming.
I
Stay at home.
mean, they need to, because life is
don't say that,
way more
Kendrick. Don't
I
important
say
don't want them
living
to say
than
it either.
I
say that.
However,
I don't
No, he's saying the truth.
I don't, but Jessica, I don't. But I'd rather
Kendrick,
everybody
like,
be
I
safe,
don't.
because if you have all these homecomings with this Delta variant out there, and then
It's gonna
all
be on
this,
Lambda,
the
Zeta,
homecomings happening,
Beta,
everybody a lot of
Phi,
people start catching it
Alpha.
and dying.
Right.
It's
Right.
gonna be
That's
Alpha,
gonna
Alpha,
be
Beta,
bad.
Omega
True.
variant. It's gonna go
I have
to
to
the
agree with I have to agree with you,
continue
Meg.
on.
Exactly.
I
What's
have
that,
to
B?
That's
agree.
exactly what's gonna happen.
What is that, B?
What is that?
They gonna start blaming the HBCUs.
What you just said. Wait, let me fix my.
What is
What
that?
is that? World Economic Forum.
What
is
is that,
that?
Brody?
Hmm?
The Delta variant, and then
All the other variants. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I knew what I was
Oh,
saying. I
Kappa,
knew it's
Theta.
all the other variants.
Why you
wasn't
pull up the
making
state
it
of
up.
North Carolina, Brandy?
I wasn't making it up.
Wait,
It's all the other
the
variants.
Lambda is January of 22.
The Lambda is already out. You can find paperwork
Ah.
on the Lambda. They said that one is not phased by nobody having the shot.
Lambda.
Well, that's supposed to come in January.
Research it, Brandy. Put the Lambda variant of
It's
COVID.
going to be Omega level. Omega comes in.
The Omega level.
Yeah.
Omega level. When's Omega?
Watch.
I don't see Omega on here.
Well, maybe it's spreading because of this.
Yes.
What do you say, Jessica?
Girl,
You better say
it's
it.
hilarious.
You better say it.
Listen,
Okay.
Listen.
I want to know who said that. Which
They
white
all
person
have said
They
it.
come out and
Jessica.
They all
said
say
it.
it.
They are
Jessica.
agreeing. They are like standing up and fighting for it.
Jessica, you just said that we do this too much, and then
And
you go and start this.
And it say, look
I'm gonna be
like by
quiet.
me.
Bye.
Look at my
Black
light up there.
Rose.
Oh,
I see somebody named Black Rose.
But here,
That's all I'm saying.
Jessica is crazy.
I'm curious.
It's off.
Let me tell you. Sometimes I be counting, I be like, dang, I done took a lot
You
of
be-
baths today. Like, I can't relate. I don't speak that language. I'm
I'm
sorry.
curious to see what ice.
I don't speak to no bath. I don't
Right.
speak that.
Listen,
I don't
that's
speak
that European ideology.
I'm
You know,
telling you, you better
you know
say
how the
it,
Moors
baby.
had to go teach
Tell
them how to
school 'em.
bathe. That's exactly what that is.
But what does
Pilgrims.
Ice T say to his wife? What's that conversation like?
I don't know what he says to her. Maybe he does the same thing she does and just not saying anything.
Does he tell her to take
Stupid,
a
Ivory.
bath? Does he tell her to take a bath? I
But
hope
then
not.
she said that she
don't
barely
tell her to take
bathes
a
the
bath.
baby too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said about the baby.
Oh, that's
She don't
right.
clean
Well,
it.
she still
This is-
breastfeed that
and
baby, and the
listen,
This
baby
is
is
what
like
he said.
5.
He
The baby's
said,
5 and she's still breastfeeding.
That's not a baby, Brandy. Brandy,
The
that's
child
not a
is
baby.
5.
kindergartner.
The kindergartner is 5 and she still
She
gets
herself, that
breastfed.
ain't no baby.
well, Now, to the defense of
Oh
that,
wait,
no,
Well,
in
you
a
know how
Maya
lot
women
said
are.
of
You ain't
Terry
no
Crews.
baby.
Terry Crews said if you ain't been sweating, you don't need a shower.
Terry
my
Crews.
lord,
But you
my
know
We
lord.
he
ain't fooling
been
with
he's
Terry
a
Crews no
sellout.
more. We ain't
Listen,
fooling with him.
my husband can
We ain't
tell
fooling
you
with Terry
I
Crews.
am
I ain't
OCD
fooling with him.
when it comes to bathing. Okay,
Yes.
do not think you are clouding my
Yes,
view any.
girl. That's my husband's word.
Yucky.
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 I'm
Roy.
telling you,
That's
Yucky.
terrible.
It's right,
uh-uh.
Listen,
Tiffany.
And
there
people who
are
are of the notion
there
like,
are
oh,
there are
you
parts.
go the whole day and then you come home and get in the bed. Excuse me? No. No, 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 no,
With
no.
your
So
outside
you
clothes
getting
on.
exactly you bringing all that the whole day in between the sheets? Huh?
With
Oh
your
no.
clothes on. Outside
And then
clothes.
Oh
I'm
no.
thinking about what happens
There
with
are parts
married
on.
people in
There,
between the sheets, and then you haven't bathed.
Exactly.
So what? What'd you say?
That's a lot.
no, because there are parts on the human being, on men and women, that definitely needs to be washed every day.
Every
Because of
Ooh.
Those
you
I'm
things.
better
not
say it.
defending, but
every
if you go
day.
back to Mila
Every.
Kunis, her comment, she says she hits the hot spots, which you know in Miami what they call that.
Listen,
I'm not
Yes.
when you
saying
taking a whole
what.
bath, right? So that's what
Exactly.
Brady wanted to say.
Oh
Listen,
my
but
goodness.
what? But being in Miami, you sweat.
You
Okay, let's talk about
sweat.
Miami. You're sweating all over your body. It's not just one spot you're gonna sweat in.
Exactly.
You have to get the
Exactly.
sweat off
Every
of
day.
your body.
Off. Off.
Off.
Off.
Okay,
Off.
not
Off.
in the
Oh,
hot
Off.
crazy.
spots.
Dang, Ma, you done said something.
What she
Yeah,
say?
that's a whole word right there.
That's
That's a
a
Maya
whole
done
word.
what?
They used to
said a
drain a
lot.
hole
But that's how they
Ooh.
came
when
up
we
with
jumped
putting
in because they
bleach and
thought we
chlorine in the
were dirty.
pool. They used to put that stuff because they thought black folk were
Mm-mm.
dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Chlorine.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are. I
Mm-mm.
just, like I said, I don't speak that language.
Shut
I
up.
can't
Shut up,
relate.
Marcus.
Shut up.
Yes.
Look,
Mm-mm. No, you
we were
need your
talking
whole
about
body.
that today.
And friend, like you said, in Miami, you walk from your car
From your
to
door to your house to
yeah,
your
from
car, and you
yeah,
sweating.
and you're sweating. You're sweating.
It
There's
depends on how
perspiration
old you are.
already. No, it is because the
He said
sun.
no.
Yeah, no, it is because the sun
19-year-old
is so.
Brandy and 40-something-year-old Brandy,
Listen,
got
No,
different
don't
19,
say it. Don't say it,
19
No,
year old
Brandy.
Brandy was
no,
not
Brandy, do not
in
admit
this
that.
type of heat either.
no, no.
The
I'm just
19
saying,
year old
maybe
Brandy,
there
Brandy.
were days I hit
I'm
the hot
I'm
spots. Maybe
from
No,
the
there
I
were days
didn't.
I
coast
didn't.
where
Let me ask you
you
all
get
something.
Nah,
hot
Do you
Brandy.
not
think
taking
that
no
they
bath.
do you
Nah,
think that
No,
they were saying
Brandy,
it
that
not
ain't true.
not
because
from day to day,
do you
not
think that they
one
were
day.
saying do
Then
you
that
think that
burp
they
out.
wait, let me ask this. Do you
Mm-mm.
think that
My
they were
my
saying
20 year
that
old my
because
20-year-old
they're
self
in
still sweat
COVID,
like my
like
39-year-old
meaning that
self.
they're not going outside of the house, like they're just inside the house, so they're not bathing the kids every day? Because if
Maybe
they're
that's what they're
leaving,
talking about.
maybe that's what they're
Let's
saying.
give them the benefit of the doubt and say that that's what they're talking about.
You're still
They're saying,
nasty.
we're not leaving the house. It's COVID.
I still
We're
would
in
never
the
tell
house.
nobody
We're
that.
not doing anything.
I'm
Right.
still
And my
taking a
colleague made a
bath.
point. She was like,
I don't.
girl,
I
they not
mean,
No, I
leaving. They
didn't.
get all their stuff brought to them. They jump in their
You
saltwater pool. They jump out and, they in the house. And
Salt water pool, dog. You gonna let the salt water stay on your
a
skin?
saltwater pool,
they rinse
and
it
you ain't gonna
off
take
with
no
the
bath, so you
shower.
gonna get
That's
your little nasty salt
they're
No,
just
stick
saying soap and
behind
water.
no.
in the
You gonna
bed.
leave the salt water in your in
That's still
everywhere
not
it's supposed
enough.
to
I'm
be?
just trying to say expensive pool.
That's too
It's
So
I
much.
don't think I
roll
think they
around in
talking
that,
about like not leaving.
so you gonna
I
They're
roll
can
talking
around in
go.
about
salt water
COVID.
bed.
I can
That's what
go
they're saying.
from
COVID
the.
time.
I can
Look
go
at
from the
Maya.
bed to the upstairs to the downstairs and back to the upstairs, and I'm gonna get
Who
in
teacher
the
is this?
bath before I get
Yours,
back
yours and on.
in my bed.
Maya need to be on
Okay.
the show.
Yours
All right
and
then.
I
Now.
on.
want to be on the show. I asked her. I said,
All
come
right then.
on.
Now.
Maya got a whole lot to say.
Girl, she
Look at her
got mine out
laughing.
watching this now too.
I asked her to come on the show. I wanted y'all to meet the young lady who beat me every time I ran her in high school.
Tell her to come in there, be.
Yeah.
Maya, you need to log in.
Tell
And
her to
then
come here.
You
let
shame.
me ask y'all. Did you hear the big debate about Wildin' Out.
No.
Jessie Wu performed,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
participated in a segment that they call Outgoing Message, where it's kind of a greeting on your voicemail that you leave. So she participated in it.
Mm-hmm.
And what she did was she gave the outgoing message for Whitney Houston. Did you hear about it?
I saw it. I saw it. I didn't.
I saw
Are they
something
No,
mad at
she's
her?
explaining. I don't
I
get
heard
it.
him.
Are they mad at her,
Okay.
Jay?
So they go up. They go
up.
up on the stage
Uh-huh.
and they perform an outgoing message from whomever. So she
Right.
decided to do an outgoing message from Whitney Houston.
That was the name she was given.
And she sang it in Whitney Houston's song. She said, "You have reached my line, but unfortunately, I do not have the time. And I'm dead."
And walked off.
That's
All I'm gonna
not.
say is I ain't talking about the dead. That creeps me out.
She said
I'm
that's
gonna
her.
leave it
That's
But
one
that's
of her
not
idols.
funny. I mean, it's kind of like shocking.
Brandy.
She didn't just die. It's off limits when you just die.
She
It was
died 9 years ago.
everybody laughed. I don't. That's what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm saying. I
Are
laughed
people mad at her?
Look, Jessica, you good.
Yeah, she gonna laugh too. She
That
just
ain't
trying to hold
funny.
it together.
You
But
played it out. You talking about
yeah, but that's exactly how she did it.
I'm dead.
That's exactly how she
Listen,
did
all I'm
it.
gonna say this to y'all: if that person was related to y'all, ain't nobody
That's
laughing.
Yeah.
No,
That's
and
all
then
I'm
I,
saying.
she
I
ain't
just
she's
kind
not
of
Nobody
off
feel
laughing.
like
limits.
That is true,
I
Roy.
feel like
She
stuff
said
like
if she
that.
just died, she would be
You're
off
absolutely
limits.
true, Roy.
Nah, if they
I
were
feel
related
like
to you, I don't care
stuff
how
like
long
that
it
is
is,
like
y'all ain't
off
laughing.
limits.
Y'all ain't laughing.
No,
That's my
bro.
personal
It's
opinion.
fun. It was
Look
funny.
at the fool over there.
Yeah, she not-
It was funny. I
yeah.
dare you to say Candyman in the mirror.
No, I will not.
No,
Yeah,
that ain't funny.
I
That
have
ain't
to.
funny.
I
Yeah,
will not say
I have to
Candyman.
pass. I have to pass on that one. I think once people have
Well,
gone on, you
I did
gotta
that before,
let
Brandy.
them rest in peace.
So it don't matter. When I was a kid.
No, I'm not doing it.
The same people who say Candyman in the mirror are the same people that don't wash themselves.
That's not true, Brandon.
I watch myself all the time, and I said Candyman
I
in the
thought you
mirror.
was gonna say
When I was
they
like
didn't want to
14, so
say
what are you
what's the
talking
other
about?
one? Red
Don't say it. I'm scared.
Red rum, red rum.
red rum. Is that what it was?
Yeah, because that's my.
Right.
Yeah, you don't do that. Now that's
Maya, no.
that you don't do.
Yeah,
That.
right.
Don't do it.
That's
That
right.
you definitely don't do that. That's one thing. Black people do not do that.
They don't
You
play.
do not do that. You do
What
not.
did
do
she
that.
put? What did she put?
Laughing at somebody's child while you pregnant, or talk about somebody's child while you
Oh
pregnant.
yeah, no.
That one right.
Yeah, you better not say somebody's child ugly while you pregnant.
That's
She rather
it.
she rather than them the Zocat.
That's
I mean,
fucked up, baby.
that's like talking about people's
Yeah.
kids when you ain't got kids.
That's
Look at this
true.
fool. Look
And then
at
you
the
get kids,
fool
your
over
kids-
there laughing.
It's terrible.
What?
Who is that laughing?
Jessica.
Jessica.
All I'm gonna say is I don't think
Sounding like Pat
That
Garrett.
baby show is ugly.
She said, and that's how you did it, Jessica. You
That's
did
exactly how she said it.
Again, I can't. Every time
That's
I try to
exactly
do it,
how
it
she
won't come out.
performed it, B. That's exactly how she
won't come
performed
out.
it.
Did you laugh at the time?
No, I didn't. But trying to do it right now, I can't. I can't do it.
Next.
I can't do it.
Leave Whitney alone for the leave Whitney. Whitney, thank you, thank you,
I'm
Roy.
not gonna let you
Next,
block my
next.
blessing because you
Y'all
laughing.
better
Next.
leave Whitney alone.
Next subject. Next.
Yeah, next subject. I love Whitney.
Do you not hear her doing her
Me
voice like
too.
Pat Garrett? B?
Yes.
On
I
crack,
know.
off
That's
crack,
why
I
I'm like,
love
where is
Whitney.
Pat Garrett? I
I know.
can't do this. It's no longer
Whitney's
Whitney.
song was the first song I ever sang, so I can't really.
I can't.
Yeah.
Maya trying to get. I can't even look at this girl right here. When she
Who
was
is
pregnant, You know that she's a Instagram like a social media person.
Hold on.
She real skinny and got the put her face up.
I know who it is.
I don't
Listen to
talk
her
about that.
laughing. She need to just come in there and y'all need to share the screen. Shoot.
Yo, you got her thing.
Oh my goodness.
Doggone.
I'm gonna get
No,
this out
that
before
girl
we
Taylor
leave.
Nicole is
Roy
so
is
funny.
waiting for
Oh
the
my
next topic
God.
patiently.
Yeah, because she gonna mess around and block some stuff laughing at dead people. I don't
You
play
better
that.
you better
Yeah,
change this.
I'm not playing
That
that.
girl
with
Taylor
you, Roy.
Nicole.
I'm
Go to
with
the
you.
next hot
God.
topic. Because we got
That
3
girl
minutes,
straight my
guys.
hair.
Jessica, don't be trying to put 5 things
Yeah,
up.
because that
We
stuff
got
is
3
not
minutes.
funny. It's not funny if it's close to you. That's why I'm saying, no.
Girl,
Next,
can
change the
somebody put
subject.
on the next subject, please? Because
Change
she
the
can't
next
even pull it
subject.
together. Where's Basil? Somebody need to help her.
Jesus Christ.
Godfather of
Oh.
Harlem.
The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh Jesus.
What is that?
You all right, Jess? Jesus. You all right?
Ooh, that was good.
So what happened with Forrest?
No, they just the show just came back on air. The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
I didn't see the first season. I need to watch it.
I did. It was
Me
good.
too.
It's
Oh,
really
it was,
good.
Brandy? I need to see it too.
Yeah, it's really good.
Of course. For anything Forrest do is good.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Actually, Whoopi was in the last episode. Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
She needs to get off.
Please.
I don't even know how to take this down.
Yeah, get off
What's the
air.
next topic?
Jessica, I control.
What is it?
Jessica is really
Jessica,
on
you
it.
sound just like your mama when you laugh. You sound like Mama
It's
Garrett.
Jessica.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. She took.
Ebony, I'm gonna need you to put Kendrick, pull him out the basement, and put him in the side of the house where he's got some good internet connection, please.
I know.
B.
Don't sing it. No, Belinda.
No,
Bye.
Linda. No.
Okay, let's say a bit of you.
Aretha Franklin has come out today.
Oh yeah, did you see the
Yes,
post that
respect.
Jennifer Hudson did? She was like full circle in like 2009, where she sang Aretha Franklin on American Idol, and now she playing her.
Oh,
Girl, you don't see them
nice.
pursed lips right there though.
Yes.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
nice.
this: when I saw Aretha Franklin play, sing for Obama, his tribute, my goodness.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you that laughter from
A
the
true queen. A true queen.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
And
almost
then look, and then she got up. She had a fur coat on. She got up and flung the coat off, and
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Being fabulous.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
all right, I need our
I
host
have
to
to
come
take
back.
this.
We on the end with Adrian James because that boy right there,
The you put your
that boy right
U's
there,
up.
Mm-hmm.
that boy right there,
Hey.
that boy
Put
right
your,
there.
put your U's up.
He said, "I'm going from gold to a gold jacket."
He said
That's
gold
right.
teeth. Yep.
Gold teeth, the
Gold jacket.
gold teeth, the gold jacket.
But
Yeah.
it was moving. It was moving because here's the thing. The thing he said, a lot of y'all judge me by the way my appearance was, and he was the exact opposite of what people thought because he had dreadlocks. And he said, "Man, I had dreads, but then you look at my the statue that they had the dreads and everything. He's like, I went from where I went from with the same look, same attitude, right attitude, great teammate, had a long career, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
With that
I'm
same look.
happy for him.
You know what, Roy? And he never got in trouble. He was never in the news for nothing negative.
No. Matter of fact,
Yes.
if you talk to a lot of guys that went to the U, they reference him on how to use their money. It's always at the edge. They'll talk about him a lot.
That's great.
Yeah.
He was
'Cause he
awesome.
did-
He
he
was
did
one of my
right by
favorite
everybody.
players when he was at the U. Yes.
EB, you saw him. He took that dunk up there. He took the dunk up there when he got his jacket, and they
He did.
Did you
He
see his
did.
dunk? Did
Yeah.
you see it?
Look at Evan.
Yeah, he took
Look at
it. He
Evan.
took it
Look
right
at
up there
Evan.
with him. Listen, my
Watch it,
dog
Ivory.
told me.
Watch it, Ivory.
Look
My
at her,
dog
Roy. Look at her,
told
Roy.
me.
Look at her,
Okay,
Roy. Look at her, Roy.
my dog told me she gonna
What
get
you
her
say?
a dunk,
He look like he on
and that
Baby
Listen,
her and
today.
listen
I
to
are
what my
going
friend
to
is
rock.
saying.
My friend said she gonna get her a dunk, and her and I are going to ride out
All right.
in her dunk. That's what my friend said to
Well,
me.
Listen,
I want to ride with y'all, Ebony. And
That's what my friend
ma'am.
told me.
You can.
Uh-oh.
You will be right there. You will be
My
right there.
friend told me
My
that she
husband
gonna get
knows
that
one of
dunk.
my
Ebony.
husband knows one of my purchases.
Ebony.
Well, he knew that already, and then he knows my other purchase, and it's gonna happen. I'm telling you, everything that I have been manifesting, baby,
Ebony.
hasn't it been
You go-
happening? Okay,
Manifest.
just wait.
Manifest it.
I
Hey.
love it.
Ebony.
I love it. I love it.
Ebony,
Yes,
what,
yes.
Ebony, what you got? You got yourself a dunk, huh? You done got
That's
yourself a
right.
dunk.
I got me.
You done got you a dunk, huh?
I got me a
April, you done
dog.
got yourself a dunk, huh, dog? What that is? A candy on
I
that?
like how you said, huh? There's a question mark in there, huh?
I love it.
You got candy on
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you all
yes.
for joining us this week, and we will
Bye, y'all, because this is a fool. 2 cents.